Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 25 of ValleySportsPod. I'm your host, George, but you already know that. And before we get into the episode, as you can see, I'm by myself. This is the cold open to 25, and we're already a quarter of the way to our 100 goal. We've been around all this time. We're already almost at 200 subs. We're over 1,000 followers on TikTok. I just like to thank you all for all the support. Just keep supporting us, commenting, liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. We're going to be around. We're going to be having fun. Today, we got a fun episode. Now, the Super Bowl's next week. I'm going to mention it a million times like a broken record, as always. But I'm going to give Timmy and Nick 5 playoff games, and they're going to rank them without knowing what's next. 5 playoff moments. And in honor of the Royal Rumble being Saturday, I'm going to give Timmy 5 Royal Rumble moments in honor of a little WWE fun. I'm going to rant about the Yankees. It's gets loud. I get angry, as per usual. Timmy rants about the Mets, and we rant about the Knicks. Hopefully, we bring Giannis to the Knicks today. Please, Giannis, please. But that being said, sit back, strap in, take a ride with us through the valley, and if all is ready, Nick, flip that switch. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Valley Sports Pod. My name's George, but you already know that. To my right is Tim.
But you already know that.
And behind the cam, as per usual, as always, forever the man behind the cam, Nick. How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Nick's in the back corner over there, and
He likes that spot.
yeah, he likes that spot. I'm going to mention it right now. We're not going to be talking about the Super Bowl today. It is next week. As of right now, we're going to talk about the Yankees. We're going to talk about the Mets. As I mentioned in the cold open, right now, we are going to jump in. Before I mention, I got to give Sam Darnold his flowers. As everyone wrote him off, he wrote back.
Timmy didn't. Timmy did not write him off.
But we're here, faster than a $12 haircut. As per usual, episode 25, the Jamal Charles edition, the LaShawn McCoy edition.
The Derrick Rose on the Knicks edition.
Love that. And it is the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl 60, a matchup that is 12 years in the making.
Yeah.
Where once upon a time, a man named Malcolm Butler, an undrafted cornerback, swooped in out of nowhere and stole the dreams of all Seattle fans, and now they're looking for their revenge.
It was also one of the worst play calls in history.
We all know that.
Yeah.
We all know that. And they never lived it down because to this day, will forever be the worst play in history. And
oh, yeah.
next week, we're going to go very more in depth. Very more. Who knows what that is? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We're going to go more in depth next week with the Super Bowl. But for now, what were you saying?
No, I was just going to say I'm ready for that.
Oh, yeah. We're ready for it.
I'll be ready for it.
We're ready for it. So let's flip the script a little bit today. We're going to start off with the New York Mets.
Yeah.
So,
kinda.
So we're going to start with the Mets and then gravitate to the Yankees because I got a lot to say on them.
Why? Why do you have a lot to say on them?
Because once again, they think status quo is going to win them a championship when they stink.
You mean Bellinger?
I'm fine with getting Bellinger, but they did nothing else.
Okay, Mets.
But the Mets have made some good moves. I think you guys overpaid for Bo Bichette, but
Oh, we definitely did.
that's just my saying.
Saying?
I don't know. But great trade for Peralta, but at the end of the day, I think the whole thing of holding prospects is so overrated.
I never really understood the appeal. Like,
Look at the Dodgers. They're trading prospects all the time, and it's
where they are
for them. They're
Yeah.
winning World Series.
I mean, and so I want to be very, very excited. Like, when the Peralta trade happened, I was like, oh shit, like that's big. But being a Met fan, just constantly am going back to, like they're throwing everything at the wall and seeing if something is going to stick. Like, because they know they fucked up with the not signing Pete. And I think they're like, well, we got to get this person, and this person. And then
I think Cohen's in over his head.
He is. Yeah. He was in over his head when he started. Are you kidding?
He thought he could just come in and buy a championship, but it's not that easy.
No, it's not the Dodgers or the Yankees, bro.
I was
Sorry.
going to say the Dodgers kind of.
Well, they're not a franchise that's known for historic collapses and just being a joke of their own city.
So
no offense, but you guys are a little brother, and until we prove otherwise, you're gonna forever be a little brother.
I don't really think we're ever going to prove otherwise because you have 26 and we have 2.
27, but who's counting?
Fuck you.
But I don't know. If you told me right now, 10 years from now, who will have at least one championship, I can't say the Yankees unless something drastic happened.
So
unless you guarantee Paul Skeens will be on this team.
So I do think we were talking about the Mets. And the thing is like I just can't get away from the fact of like, because now it's like, oh, well, we have to put him at third base because we already have outfielders and stuff like that.
Didn't you
What are you
get
talking
Simeon?
about, Bo?
Simeon.
Yeah.
We got
So
Simeon,
what's
and
your
then they're
infield look
they're
like?
putting Bo at third.
Okay.
My thing is that Simeon had one of his worst years ever last year. Granted, he's top 3 glove at second base, but
Isn't he like 36?
he's
37?
35,
He's old.
36. And are you going to really tell me that, it is a fact, every time he's joined a new team, he finished top 5 in MVP voting. You're telling me right now he's going to finish top 5 in MVP voting at 36 years old?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I think that they're just looking for pieces. It's like I said, they're throwing a bunch on the wall and seeing what's going to stick.
Yeah, but they got rid of Nimmo, a forever Met guy.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the reminder.
I know, but I'm just like telling you, like, why? What's the appeal of Simeon? It's not like it's.
I don't have an appeal
it's
of
like
Simeon. I mean, he's a
29
great player.
Yeah, 2019 Simeon, I'd be like, fucking great trade.
Yeah, that this was not a great trade. There has not been. I mean, the Peralta trade, I'll give credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
That
you
was,
guys needed to work your rotation.
Yes,
You're
absolutely.
you can't rely on 3 prospects.
Closers and
Well,
prospects.
and 3 closers and 3 prospects. Like, Noah McLean looks elite. Tong is probably going to be elite, but it's like you can't be throwing all these guys out.
No,
there
they're just the untouchables. They're the untouchables. Those two.
Yeah.
Alonso should have been one of the untouchables, but
Yeah, and
Uncle Steve is
he's
all.
to prove it by doing what he's done.
Oh yeah,
every year
no,
of his career.
dude, are you kidding? He's gonna hit 60 this year.
That's another thing you got to look into going into the season. It's very early. It's only January. Technically, I could say it's February because it's going to be February in like 3 days. But who's going to replace 40 homers and 110 RBIs this year? Where are you going to find that in the lineup?
The Valley.
Throw
I'm
up the
throwing
Valley.
up the Valley because
Throwing up
I
the
don't
Valley.
fucking know.
Because who's your first baseman right now?
It's
Who's the first baseman? I can't even think of it off the top of my head.
Nick knows.
It's Simeon at second.
Yeah.
It's Lindor at short, Bo at catcher.
They have
And then the one thing is like they were trying to get Tucker, but like you're gonna put Soto.
But then it would have been stupid because then you're just putting Soto at DH.
Yeah,
or
you're paying him
like-
$700 million to play DH.
Exactly.
or hey Polanco.
Yeah, that's like that's
yeah, see, I
that's
couldn't
not-
even come up.
When did they even get him?
They got him earlier, but that was like one of the more like whatever signings. I mean, Polanco's solid, but he's nowhere near like, oh my God, we got Jorge Polanco, guys. Like he'll bat 300 for 1 month, and then the rest of the year he'll bat 200. Like it's whatever. He's not a game changer. Granted, he played great in Seattle, but that was also a stacked lineup. You're gonna tell me right now the Mets have a stacked lineup?
No, I won't say they have a stacked lineup. I think they have a team that the thing is like I know I keep going back to it, but like just the losing of Nimmo wouldn't have been as bad if we
kept
didn't
Alonso.
if we kept Alonso.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. And I can't get past it because I'm like, I just think that I would feel so much more confident if Pete was still on the team. And I know I can't hold on to that forever, but I'm not looking, or I shouldn't say that. I'm not expecting a winning season, win 100 games or 90 plus or whatever.
My thing also is, you know what? I'm calling all Met fans out that said shit like this. Like they're all like, "Oh, first basemen that can't play defense aren't as valuable." It's like, again, you have to replace 40 homers and 110 bags. Where are you going to find that?
He's not that bad at defense.
He's like lower half of the league, but he's not like worthless. But he's not someone you really want there in a big situation.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he's not going to Lucas Duda it when he's throwing it at home.
I don't know. The Yankees.
You know, Lucas
Yankees
Duda.
had a
yeah, I know.
Nick, what is the Mets over under wins this year? If you could be our Google for 1 second while I keep going right now. I don't see them winning this division. Even though the Phillies might be slightly worse because Wheeler, we don't know if he's going to play the whole year. The Phillies are still good. The Braves aren't going anywhere. Your division's very stacked.
Yeah, the division is great. I mean, again, there are just too many factors that I'm like, I can't picture this winning season that, Steve wants for us.
And can you confidently say if you face the Dodgers in a 7-game series, are you coming even close? I couldn't even finish the sentence.
Are you kidding?
90.5.
90.5, yeah. See, that's like they're probably going to be a playoff team this year unless something goes catastrophically wrong. Because at this point,
you never know.
Thanks to the dumbass Rob Manfred, everyone makes the playoffs pretty much. It's like the NBA, where like half the league makes the playoffs.
Literally, more of the league makes the playoffs than doesn't. Because then, what's the season for? That's when load management just takes on a whole new life of its own.
Yeah, and you wonder why NBA fans joke and say the regular season means nothing.
I mean, really, like, if you make the playoffs at this point from any seeding, unless you are like a play-in team, funny, Miami,
the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
they should just instead of calling play-in teams, they should call them the Hornets.
Yeah, literally. So my thing, especially last year, is the Grizzlies had 48 wins, and they were the 7 seed.
Do you remember when we were growing up, what 48 wins in the West would do you? You'd be in the lottery, brother.
Yeah, you'd literally get
be in the lottery.
I just remember there was that time OKC won 50 games, and it was like finished 6th in Western Conference. I was like, that's fucking nuts. That conference was crazy.
Back
when the
in my
Warriors
day.
won 73, the Spurs won 68.
Yeah,
like
even like that. Everybody wants to go to the Warriors, and I'm like, no. I watched the Lakers, the Spurs, and arguably the Suns, even though they never won anything. Dominate.
Don't forget the Mavs had the 1 seed a couple of those years.
Oh yeah, and they choked against Golden State.
Yeah, you got an 8 seed like that, like a team that would be probably a 3 seed in the East.
Yeah,
and that's why to this day, all you LeBron riders saying that all those finals in a row were so easy. Notice how he's barely been in the finals outside of the bubble year with the Lakers because the West is not easy.
No, it's not at all.
Like
that's the thing that always irks me about the LeBron lovers is it's like, well, he kept a whole conference from making the finals. I'm like, yeah, Jordan kept an entire league from winning the finals.
There's at least 10 Hall of Famers that don't have rings because of
Jordan.
Because of Michael Jordan. And it's insane to say.
And it's crazy to even compare the two games because I'm sorry that they were just tougher back then. Especially compared, Michael Jordan comparing to LeBron James. And Michael Jordan was known as a bit of he'd try to get that foul.
I'll give LeBron his one flowers is that he started 0-2 in Game 7s and he hasn't lost one since. His first 2 Game 7s were against the Celtics both times and lost.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Remember when he cried and left Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
What's his record?
I think right now it's 6-2 or 7-2.
Something like that.
But since then, he has not lost a Game 7. I'll give you props for that, LeBron.
He steps up in Game 7s. Yeah, he does. There's no denying it. But there's also no denying that he, talent-wise, is arguably the second best player in history.
But then this guy Jordan never saw a Game 7 in the finals because they never needed it.
They never had to. The closest thing was against the Suns.
Yeah. All right. So
Moving on.
We got some amazing news coming up. And if this happens, we might as well call New York the next Greek city-state because Giannis has declared the Knicks are his number 1 team on his list.
Did he actually declare that?
He said the Knicks, I believe the Raptors.
And the Warriors.
And the Warriors were top 3 teams that he wanted to go on the list. So, helado, Giannis. Helado. Please come to New York. Please come win us a championship. I'm telling you right now.
What are we going to give?
Can I just say one thing?
Wait, what's El Aldo mean?
El Aldo means come here in Greek.
Okay.
So, remember that alley-oop he had in the finals to win it?
Yes.
If something like that happened, we would have a magnitude 10 earthquake. It'd be so big it'd break the laws of physics.
Oh, yeah.
In MSG.
Even him just coming to New York would make insane waves.
How old is he?
32 or 33.
Off the top of my head, I would say he's like 30.
Is there longevity concerns?
I mean, longevity to me for the Knicks winning a title is sign him to a 2-year deal.
Yeah, listen, if we give up everything, he comes and wins the title in this year, it's worth it.
Exactly. That's it. The
it's
only
like-
thing I will feel bad about is if we do trade Josh Hart, because that is one
He
of
deserves to get a ring
he
with us.
deserves so much to get a ring with us. He's done so much for us. So
But-
hopefully that. I mean, look, when it was Tibbs, Josh Hart was you're not getting that guy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, a great example is the Lions traded Stafford for all these assets, and they drafted all these players. They got Gibbs, they got J-Mo, and the Rams gave up all those first-round picks, and Stafford won them the ring the next year.
Mm-hmm.
They forever won that trade until the Lions equal it out.
Will they?
I don't know. I think their window is
The window is closed.
I
They're
don't-
gonna.
actually. You know what?
I don't think
it's a little. It's a little.
closed.
It's cracked.
It's cracked because as long as you have that offense and a guy like Hutchinson leading your defense, you're going to be relevant every year.
Mm-hmm.
But the year against the Niners was their year.
Yeah, absolutely.
They had
it
to
was
win that game.
That was
24-7,
the time.
and they would have. I think they could have beat the Chiefs.
I think they could have also.
So
Their offense was unstoppable that year.
yeah, I don't know. That's another thing. I know to change back to football, but it's like I said with the Bears. Like, you had your chance against the Rams. Granted, I think they would have got their ass whooped by the Seahawks, but you got to take advantage when you're in OT against the favorites. Like, look at the Giants in 2008. They were playing the 1-seed Cowboys. They went into Dallas, took care of them, and then in overtime against the 2-seed Packers, took care of business. Went to face the Patriots 18-0. Took care of business. If they lost that year, it would have been like forever. That's their chance.
That was the time.
And lo and behold, look at that. They were only relevant 2 years in the last 20, and they made the most of them.
Yeah, definitely did.
But please come to the Knicks, Giannis.
I forgot that's how this started, but
I'm already trying to learn Greek, as my girlfriend off screen is the peanut gallery tonight.
chirping a little.
But I want to just say one thing before we get into our little fun thing that I have. I have 3 fun activities for you guys, and then we're going to wrap it up like a present, put some garlic on it, and call it a night, because next week we're going to have our fun Super Bowl episode. And 1 week after the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, Timmy will be eating his Carolina Reaper. And you don't want to miss that one.
No, you do not.
It's going to be a show, to say the least. So, second week of February, stay tuned. We are going to eat a Carolina Reaper. Not we. He's going to eat a Carolina Reaper to my right tonight. Usually he's to my... No, he's always to my right.
I'm always to your
You're
right.
always to my right. But I want to say I think the Yankees suck. I think running it back is a joke. And the fact that
I don't know
our
if
general
they
manager...
suck.
I
wouldn't
think
say that.
The fact that our general manager had the audacity to come on public, I guess you can call it, and say that the team's different because we're getting Cole back and all these guys that were injured are playing again. No, it's a joke. Hey, Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone, you know what the definition of insanity is? It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting things to change. And you wonder why you haven't sniffed a ring since 2009? Because you don't change what you fucking do. It's the same thing every single year. They think they're gonna start
because they're not looking to win a title, George. They're looking to get money. I'm sorry. It needs to be accepted by all Yankees fans. You are a business. You are a business first. You are a team second. Okay? It's always been that way. It just they don't care about
then I might as well
bringing you a
not watch.
title.
I might as well not watch it.
Okay.
I don't think George Steinbrenner looked at it that way at all.
George didn't.
didn't.
Hal does.
Oh yeah, I'm just.
I
You
think
said
this-
it's always been that way. I was just saying.
This new age of like teams that don't care. I called it. I called it again. See, I didn't want to get mad tonight. I literally said it.
Easy,
What did I
Sailor,
say 4 months ago, Nick?
easy.
Did I say the Brewers are a joke because they don't want to pay Freddie Peralta and they're going to trade him because he's their ace? They just made it to the National League Championship Series.
Well-
Why are you trading your ace?
I agree with that, but I don't feel like the Yankees are quite like that.
No, I'm not comparing them, but I'm just saying teams like that are why this league's a joke.
The Yankees do spend money. It's just it always feels like it's never on like a big piece. It's never on a new piece, I should say. It's always on like someone.
I mean,
That
they
they already
They
have.
went out and gotten Rodon. They went out and got Fried. They went out and gotten Bellinger. They've gotten names. It's just they run these lineups that just don't work to win it all.
Yeah.
Like, when you're leading off Trent Grisham, a career 200 hitter, you're not going to go anywhere.
Oh, well, at least we didn't pay him $22 million.
Yeah, let's pay him $22 million. And they had this notion, they had this delusion in their head. They're begging for Cole to come back and be what he was. He just had elbow surgery. How do we know he's going to come back and be a sub 2.5 ERA? You don't know that.
You don't.
Matt Harvey left, and everyone thought he was going to come back and be the next big thing, and he freaking was forever ruined.
Mm-hmm.
All it took was one mental moment in the World Series, and he was a forever jobber, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah, that's a good term
Shout
for
out
it.
to the Royal Rumble this weekend.
Yeah.
But-
Royal Rumble.
I don't know. I smell another ALCS, ALDS elimination for the Yankees this year, and it's a joke. So it brings me to I have one question before we get into it. Would you rather be a fan of a team that makes it? All right,
You've asked me this before.
It's perfect.
You've asked
In the last,
me.
I'll bring it to football. In the last, I guess 6 years, would you rather be a Giants fan or a Bills fan?
A Bills fan.
Years.
In the last 6 years, who would you rather be a fan of? The Giants or the Bills? Where by Thanksgiving by October you know your season's done, or the Bills you have expectations every year and you guys get eliminated in the playoffs.
The Bills.
Still would. I haven't seen playoff football in so long, dude.
I would rather be a Giants fan, me personally. I'm sick of because I'm.
I think it's easy to say from
The
where
Giants
you're sitting right
The Giants are so bad that people don't even watch them. Like diehard fans, are like I can't watch this anymore.
Dude, I barely watch the
Like,
Jets.
At least the Bills are watchable.
I
Even
think
though
it's
they
a
disappoint.
hot take. I hate when there's a recurring problem in a certain team's criteria, I guess you can call it, and it's obvious they're not making the necessary changes. Like, shout out to the Ravens for finally getting rid of Harbaugh and now moving in the right direction. But like, it's stuff like that. Like, clearly Aaron Boone is not the
Yeah, he's not.
solution. I
The
couldn't
guy.
even think of the word. Like, he stinks. He's a terrible manager. He's the reason they lost the World Series a couple of years ago. He's the reason they always collapse middle of the season because he's like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, and then anytime they give him any criticism, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Let's bench Volpe and teach him a lesson, but then we'll bring him back 2 games later. It's crazy. And I don't understand how I'm the only one that goes crazy, but all my Yankee fans call me stupid. And they all get mad at me because it's like, they're all celebrating Cody Bellinger getting signed. Wow, congratulations. We have the same team as last year. Can't wait to lose again to the Blue Jays in the playoffs.
You know, George is getting mad when he says stupid. It sounds like there's 3 O's, not a U.
Stupid.
Exactly.
And Nick just sits there just laughing at me because he
I don't
knows that I'm
blame
the
him.
crazy person.
You're not wrong. You're just animated about it. That's why I laugh. Like, but generally, the Yankees. The thing with the Yankees is that they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be okay, and then we're gonna hear that if everything goes their way, they could win a ring.
Mm.
They are the if man of the MLB. They're if man. It's hilarious. They're a joke. And you know what? I'm done being stressed about them. So we'll start with the 2 fun things. So obviously the Super Bowl's next week, so we'll do the Super Bowl edition next week. So so on this phone right now, my girlfriend's lovely phone that she let me borrow because my phone.
Why don't you say my lovely girlfriend's phone?
Yeah.
My lovely girlfriend's phone. So the first 2 are going to be NFL playoff related in honor of the playoffs. It's no Super Bowl included. Next week we'll do Super Bowl ones. And then the last one, in honor of the Royal Rumble being this Saturday, as I'm repping John Cena for his retirement.
I love it.
For his retirement.
Did he officially retire?
He officially
Okay.
retired, yes.
Wait, did he give a
Just-
speech
just-
and everything?
Just making
Yeah,
sure.
he had his last
Oh,
match
yeah, he
against
tapped out.
Gunther.
He
Oh, yeah,
tapped out,
no, I
right?
know
He
that.
tapped out against Gunther.
I know that.
I didn't know if
The
he
guy
did.
he tapped out to Jey Uso in 8 seconds.
Did he give like a speech after that, or like on Raw or anything?
Yeah, Triple H came out and they did a video package.
Wow.
You know, Egomaniac had to come out and give him a.
Isn't he on the cover of?
Yes.
Triple H
He's
is
on the cover of the new WWE game.
26. He's on all 3 covers actually. It's the Attitude Era edition, and you know what title he has? The big gold belt. When it's not even
That's
Attitude
not
Era. Thank you. And everyone called me crazy. Triple nose is what's killing the WWE.
Yeah.
And then in the end, I'll have 5 Royal Rumble moments. So
Okay.
we're going to start off with crazy playoff moments and you're going to rank them without knowing what's next. It's 5 of them.
Okay.
All right? So this is crazy playoff moments without knowing what's next. Number 1, Beastquake.
2.
You know, I'll put that at 4 because I know there's got to be more, and like that was awesome. Don't get me wrong, but
I have that at 2.
Great moment. Minneapolis Miracle.
that I'm putting at 3.
Okay.
Wait. 3.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
mean,
with 3.
It's the Minneapolis Miracle
Rodgers' Hail Mary against the Cardinals.
in 2015.
Yes, sir.
Damn it! Why'd I give up 3?
4.
I mean, I'll have to put it at 5 because
Okay. Because they lost the game.
yeah, exactly.
Gary Anderson missed kick for Vikings.
Oof, it hurts just hearing.
Yeah.
It really does.
And for those of you who are too young for that, he didn't miss a kick for a year and a half, and then they lost because of it.
almost 2 full years. That it is one of the few men outside of the Jets franchise that I'm like, you know what? That really sucks for that guy. Like, I feel bad for him.
I feel like the rest of them are positive so far, though. This one's
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it.
well, obviously positive for one team.
I'll put it at 2.
1. I have to go 1. I don't have
You
another
put it at
spot.
1.
Yeah,
Mahomes, 13 seconds.
I'm fine with that being 5.
Ugh. I have to have that at 1.
Well, if that's your
Yeah.
only spot.
That's the only spot left. So.
I mean, it is a crazy moment.
It is, but I also think what did that more than anything is Buffalo not having the football IQ to squib kick the ball.
That too.
Dumbasses. Sorry, but that was so stupid when they did that.
All right. I got another one. I'm going to give you guys 5 playoff games, and you're going to rank them without knowing what's next.
Okay.
Number 1, 2007 NFC Championship, Giants-Packers.
That's a good one.
Below 0, -20 wind chill.
Stop hyping it up.
Tom Coughlin's beat red face.
That's a ploy. uh,
Brett Favre's horrific
gonna-
interception.
I'm gonna put 2. I'll put it at 2.
I'll put it at 4.
Now, before I keep going, all these games are great.
Okay.
2019 AFC Championship, Chiefs-Patriots. Mahomes and Brady. Crazy overtime clash.
I mean, I guess I'll put it at 5.
4.
2014 NFC Championship, 49ers Seahawks.
Great game.
The famous
Ooh,
Talk about
Yep,
me.
yep.
Don't you ever
And
talk
when-
Crabtree.
Sorry as effed up as this sounds.
Crabtree.
Sorry as effed up as it sounds, when Navarro Bowman tore his ACL and they showed it 55 times.
Tore his ACL. Dude, it went backwards.
Yeah.
That was more than a torn ACL.
And they didn't give him the fumble recovery.
Nope.
I'll put that at 3.
2016 NFC Divisional Round, Packers-Cowboys.
Right.
That's the one where Rodgers hits like Jared Cook on the sideline, and then that insane pass.
I'll put that at 5.
I'll put it at 4.
All right. What do you guys have open?
I have 1.
I have 1.
All right, I think you guys might like it. 2015 NFC Divisional Round, Packers-Cardinals. If he scores, it's over.
If it scores, it's over. Thanks, Collinsworth. We watch football as also.
What a phenomenal game
That was one of the. I mean, there is not one person who wasn't, who wasn't a Packers fan who did not want to see Larry Fitzgerald get a ring. He deserved it more than almost any other player.
And he didn't get one.
No, but he was a stand-up guy. He stayed with Arizona his whole career.
Dude,
I mean,
if they won against the Steelers, that would
have been the greatest catch ever.
No,
not
even,
ever.
I'm saying the greatest playoff run,
Oh, hands down for sure.
like ever.
I mean, I'd even put the Giants in 2011 up there.
well, that record still stands unless Sam Darnold throws for 600 yards next Sunday. Eli still holds the record for the most passing yards in a playoff run. I think it's like 1180 or something like that.
Yeah, that crazy playoff stuff.
And like 75% of them were in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
right.
He was
That
a
was
fourth
such an
quarter QB.
Interesting run because like they would just hang around like 3/4 of the game and you're like, all right, they're in prime position, Eli.
And you know what the crazier part is? Going into the playoffs, they were the 31st defense, and then all of a sudden they just turned it on, and they freaking held the Matt Ryan Falcons when they were like rookie Julio and Roddy White
wasn't
to
that-
2 points.
Was that not the only MetLife playoff game?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the one and only MetLife playoff game, 2012.
And the
Wild
first
card.
points were a safety.
Yes.
Are we going to count the World Cup games as playoff games?
We are not counting the World Cup games.
Please, no.
All right. We're almost done. Now, next week's Super Bowl, next week's episode is going to be the Super Bowl edition. It's going to be all Super Bowl, faster than the $12 haircut. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow at ValleySportsPod. We're going to switch it up right now. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble this Saturday. It's in Saudi.
You good?
What were you saying, Nick?
I was going to say, weren't you going to do the game with Timmy now?
Oh,
But
yeah.
you're
Yes.
getting to that?
This Saturday, the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia. It's starting at 2 p.m.
Ew.
Now,
That's so weird.
Now, me and Timmy growing up were huge wrestling fans, and we gravitated away from it. Now we're at the point where we're like, all right, we'll watch the Royal Rumble, and if Mania is interesting. I'm not watching the Royal Rumble at 2 p.m. I'm sorry.
No, that's so weird. That feels so out of the norm. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be at like 10 o'clock at night.
And you know who's the favorite? Brock Lesnar. It's
what?
2026.
What?
And Brock Lesnar's the favorite.
Why?
And now, I love Brock Lesnar, but
Wait,
it's
are
like,
they trying to do because then he gets a rematch against McIntyre, who took his belt?
I don't know.
Didn't McIntyre beat him?
That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I know it was a while ago
Listen,
because we watched him win the Royal
Listen,
Rumble in your living room.
I know, but it's like, and they wonder why they don't have any stars because all they do is just push the same people from when we were growing up.
Yep.
It's sad, but whatever. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to give Timmy 5 Royal Rumble moments, and you're going to rank them without knowing what's next. Number 1, Shawn Michaels wins from number 1 in 1995 for the first time ever.
2,
Maven eliminates The Undertaker.
5,
Rey Mysterio wins it for Eddie Guerrero in 2006.
I'll put that at 4. I love Ray, but as I got older, I realized it was sort of just because Eddie died.
A pity win.
It was. But still, love you, Ray. It was an awesome
I
performance.
know this one's going to make you laugh, and you got 2 left. And AJ Styles debuts in 2016.
God, I was so mad when that happened. I was like,
Why were you mad?
no, not that AJ Styles debuted, that they were filming Roman Reigns' squinting ass face when the music was
So when
playing.
AJ Styles came to WWE, it was actually during a time where surprises were a thing.
Yeah.
And no one knew what his music was, so they played his music, and on the graphic it said AJ Styles. The crowd went crazy. But on TV, they had Roman Reigns looking at the camera like this.
Yeah.
So, like, when you hear the crowd go crazy, we're like, what is everyone going nuts for? And then it cuts to the middle as AJ Styles coming.
Yeah. And
It's so bad.
on the when they still had the network, they
changed it.
they
Yeah.
changed it.
But, like, the original broadcast, they have Roman just looking at it like,
It was so
like,
dumb.
who is that?
I bet you though, even like Vince was probably like, "Are you fucking serious?"
You know, when Edge returned, it's not the next one, but they missed his first spear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That was
Camera
very
missed-
disappointing.
Edge has been retired for 9 years, and when he gets in the ring, the camera missed his first spear.
How'd they manage to do that?
I don't know.
A lot going on.
Kevin
But
Dunn.
what
But
do-
what do you have left? Number 1?
I have 1 and 3. Right? Did I just put that at 3?
Yes.
You
'Cause I had
you
to.
So you did well. Number 1 is John Cena making his surprise return.
Oh, that was so
at 30
awesome.
in
2008. That was so awesome.
in honor of the John Cena retirement tour, the worst retirement tour in history.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
sorry to
pretty
say,
bad.
because Triple H can't even book his way out of a paper bag, let alone book a retirement tour.
Deadass.
But good luck to everyone in the Royal Rumble this weekend. I will not be watching. I'll watch the highlights. I'm sorry. I'm not watching a 2 p.m. Royal Rumble. But with that being said, till next time. And there will be that next time. This is George from Valley Sports Pod, episode 25 in the books. 1 game to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the NFL, the Super Bowl. Next week's tune in for episode 26, the one and only Le'Veon Bell episode, because he won me our first championship. Shout out Le'Veon Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 25 in the books. We are a quarter century old of years
Of episodes.
whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I ranted about the Yankees for too long. Shout out to Nick, as always, behind the cam.
We love you.
Thank you.
Have to just be more straightforward with our approach. Hello? I love you.
love you.
Back up, Jack.
Timmy, give it to me one more time.
Nick, flip that switch.